we got children of Matthias. Frederick Eliza Kemner, 1845, and Marie Carolina Kemner, November the 22nd, 1846, were two girls born on successive years, 1845 and 1846, with no more information provided. So I assume they had died either at birth or fairly soon after that. They are buried in the Lutheran Church in New Melle, Missouri. Bernice and I went out to New Melle Church last Sunday, thinking we could find maybe their burial slabs, but the old section of the burial grounds wasn't in good shape, and too much grass, and couldn't get around very well. So after walking back and forth maybe 3 or 4 rows, I decided that wasn't going to work. So I quit that, didn't find nothing. So we went to the museum over there, but they weren't open, so it didn't do any good there either. Okay, son William Kemner was born February 1st, 1851, and no other information was provided there. So evidently the first 3 children that were born to Matthias and his wife were either stillborn or died after birth or in the near future. Anyway, we come to the 4th son, in which was Fritz August Kemner, what we call, or I call, Augusta Kemner's 3rd generation ancestor. He was born November the 28th, 1848, and died October 30th, 1928. His future wife, Christine Elise Minersagen Kemner, born December 1st, 1850, and died January the 11th, 1919. Were married on April 21st, 1870. He also had Civil War service. He served 11 months, January the 9th, 1864 to February the 8th, 1865, as a private in the 49th Regiment Infantry, Missouri Volunteers. Frederick August Kemner, after his Civil War service, had left New Melle as a single man, sought work as a wagon maker at Wright City, Missouri, which did not prove successful, and he moves to Augusta to continue as a wagon maker, most likely 1868. After arriving in Augusta, he soon met his future wife, Christine Elise Minersagen, and were married April the 21st, 1870. They lived on the Minersagen farm as I knew it in the 1950s. It was part of the Comrade Mountain property on Augusta Bottom Road in the 1870s. Okay, now we come to the fourth generation, which was this Fritz. No, it's Fritz's son, Edwin C. Kemner, born February the 10th, 1872, died March the 14th, 1953, and is buried in the Bethel Cemetery, which is across the river here from Augusta. His wife, Mary Emke, born October the 23rd, 1877, and died November 18, 1930, also is buried over there at the Bethel Cemetery. The son, Eugene C. Kemner, born July 16, 1908, died February the 22nd, 1995, and his wife, Helen L. Thurman Kemner, born November the 18th, 1915, and died November the 7th, 1997. There was no burial information on this son. You might understand here, there was the wives' last names were Emke and Thurman, and those two names are familiar names here in Augusta. Emke's lived up on the bottom road a lot.